Close your hands. We're going to explore in the next 10 minutes. What do you do? What do you do when you've gone for your dreams? You went for your dreams. It's not turning out the way you wanted. It's not turning out the way you hoped. And maybe it's happening right now to you. And maybe it happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a month ago. Small dream, big dream. This is going to help because the last thing you want to do are the kind of things that I did 10 years ago when I went for my dream. And my wife and I sold everything and moved to Hawaii, switch the movement of your hands, just palm down if they were up and palm up if they were down. I want you to exhaust your forearms just a little bit. 10 years ago, I moved to Hawaii for about 9 years of wanting to and reading the signs and waiting for the right moment. And it actually all came together really, really well. And it was a magical experience that whole time. But it did not turn out the way I wanted, mostly because I didn't do what I needed to do. And I also didn't ask for the right kind of help. And I wasn't paying attention to the things I needed to pay attention to. Now, a little bit more with hands. So what we're doing here is exploring how you handle things, all the musculature, all the connective tissue, all the motor skills about you handling things. Reach forward, reach forward. There's also a great mobilizer for your spine and your hips and your ankles. But what we're really starting to do is use your body as a metaphor for how am I handling things? Now, if you just start to find some rhythm, that can be nice. It can be nice to find a rhythm. You've found rhythms before in your stride. You have found stride. You've got momentum. You've got traction. And sometimes that's helpful. And sometimes we can't course correct. So slow down. Go just slow enough that you are able to pay attention to what you're doing and what you're feeling. Then put your right foot forward and start to move forward and back with this. So you get your hips and your ankles and your knees involved. And right away, you're going to find a pattern. There's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's just a pattern. It's just a pattern. Now, sometimes a pattern or a version of a pattern can be helpful, and sometimes at some point it can no longer be appropriate. It can not fit the situation, and yet we just keep doing it. We don't stop, and we don't even know we're doing it. Switch legs. So, for you, you went for your dream. It didn't turn out, or it's not turning out the way you hoped. And now what? It's extremely helpful. I almost want to say you need to pay attention to the pattern, not your personal failings, not just your thoughts, the whole thing, the pattern, the structure from morning to night. Take your legs wide, land, get still. Put your hands out, palms up. Now, there's a key in the invitation here. You went for your dreams. It's not turning out the way you hoped. Now what? So we're starting with the now what. Now what? Drop your knees, drop into your knees, drop into the floor, get the support of the floor, and just a little bit of squat. Relax your palms. Rise up. I went for my dream. Drop. Now what? Because the now what, if it's got the attitude of now what demanding, or now what victim, or now what some sort of a very upset person, you won't get the answers and the information the same as if you can relax. Now what? It's like you go into the refrigerator. I'm hungry. Now what? As opposed to going to the refrigerator and being all upset that nobody got you the food that you wanted. Well, that you is you. That person is you. So up we go, a little bit tight. Now what? We'll do this a few times. Rise up. I went for my dreams. Like allow now you can feel whatever's there to feel, the upset, the anger, the fear, the victimness. Get to the support of the ground and your body. Now what? So each time, tense up, something's tight, something's contracted. I tried. I listened. I thought I was doing things right. Stillness, support. Now what? One more time. Up you go. What would you say? If I wasn't saying it for you, what would you say? What's your excuse? What's your annoyance? What are your complaints? What did you try to do? Say it. Relax body. Now what? Okay. Good. Shake your body and bounce your body. Second, having opened up your ability to be curious, pay attention, notice patterns, I went for it. Well, who did? I did. You did. I did. The version of you back then, the one with the information back then, with those hopes, those dreams, those assumptions, those expectations. What hopes, what assumptions, what expectations did you have? So take your arms, turn them towards you. I. I went for it. Who's this I? I went for it. So say this a few times in your version. So change exactly what I'm saying, but I went for it. I tried. I didn't try. I didn't try as hard as I wanted. I didn't try as hard as I could have. See, as soon as you start to say it, more story can come out. And when you're by yourself, you can be way more honest than if you're with a coach or a therapist or anybody else listening. That might be actually the opposite of what's true, depending on the kind of person you are and how you like to talk and process things. So you can do this in other versions later today. Palms are towards you, attention towards you, legs a little wider. So you're taking up some more space. Now, ideally, this posture can help us control our experience or control our attention on our experience of me, I, this person right here. And that isn't always something that feels good. Sometimes it feels really bad for a lot of reasons. And maybe it's felt not so good for a very long time. You know, you know anybody who acts one way but feels a different, acts one way and is hiding something about themselves. And it might be something really awesome about them, or they don't recognize that they're brilliant, smart, beautiful, attractive, curious, funny, simple things. They avoid compliments. So I, I tried. Who's the I? Now, where is this I? Okay, well, it's right here, right? Yeah, you can't answer that question incorrectly. Where is this I? It might be outside your body, it might be inside your body. It's just how your brain's mapping this right now. So where's this I? This I that went for it when I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a goal, a desire, a vision. I hope you are narrating for yourself. This I. Drop down. Now what? From here, I went for the dream. It's not turning the way I want. Now what? Step forward and find a new path. Now, this new path, I'm moving towards the camera, obviously, but you might find as we do this 3 more times that it takes you on a different journey, a different direction. I that went for it. Where is this I? Right here, or wherever it is. You get the awareness. Drop. Feel yourself. Now what? Stillness. At some point, you feel some impulse to move into a particular direction. Start going in that direction. Start shaping your hands, how you handle things. You find a destination. Here I am. Here I am now. Here I am now is such an important statement to play with. Two more times. Here we go. I went for my dreams with all my ambitions, expectations, the knowledge that I had then. Relax your eyes. Now what? Find something in the room that catches your attention. Who knows why? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Move towards it. Shape, hands, reach. If you're really brave, pick up that object. Take a look at it. Take the time. Last round, last round. Here we go. Here I I went for it. Now what? This time pay attention to your heart, your chest, your body. What's alive? What do you feel that's expansive or warm or maybe even contracted? And as if it was communicating to you exactly where to go. Heart was leading, chest was leading, body was leading. Mind's listening, paying attention, doing what it does really well. And here we are. So great work. You have cleared energy, conditioning, judgment, grief around who you were, who you might think you are, bringing that old stuff into continuity today. You've cleared the way to make some new paths, some new pathways, and while you're handling things, and this combination that we've touched on and activated today can open up into a lot of awareness throughout the day and the next few days. So pay attention to what's new and what you can do that you couldn't do before, and who you think you are that you wouldn't let yourself think of before, and that's the game. So thanks for playing the game you're here to play and being you. Let me know in the comments, what do you notice? What happens? How does this start changing things for you? And if you have any questions, you want to see other problems addressed, possibilities activated,